Hi, folks. Welcome to week 4 of Research Methods in Psychology. This week, our major topic is ethics. So, this time, you're going to have a lot more alignment between your readings and your content assignments, plus your research project assignments. So, first, you're going to read your Schweigert textbook as per usual. Chapter 2 is all about ethics, so read the whole thing. You'll also need to use your other textbook, which again is required, that APA Manual 7th edition, Chapter 1, pages 11 through 26 are what you need to read for this week. Also, of course, watch the lectures. There are fewer of them than usual because a lot of your ethics content you are already learning in your city module. And that is what you need to do this week. So by Wednesday night, you need to have done your second chunk of city modules, the fourth through the sixth ones, just so I can make sure that you are making progress on those. And then by Sunday night, you need to have finished the final 3 modules. So out of the 9, you will have done all 9 of them by the end of this week. There are no other assignments that are pieces of your research projects that are due right now. For your survey research project, we have set that aside until after spring break. For your observational research project, this week you're getting feedback from me about your hypothesis. And so once you receive that feedback, your next steps are going to be turning that hypothesis into operational definitions so that you make a plan for exactly how you would measure your independent and dependent variable in your observational study. There's not an operational definitions assignment due this week. However, next week, by the end of the week, you are going to be giving me a full, detailed data collection plan for exactly how you're going to carry out your study. And that's so I can make sure that you're going to do it in a way that is actually feasible in the amount of time you have to collect data during week 6, to make sure that it's ethical, to make sure that it's a type of data that's easy for us to analyze, and to ensure that you have good protections put in place to have good reliability and validity in your study. Like I said, that is not due yet, but that's just looking forward to what your next piece is going to be. It's going to take me a little bit longer to get through the hypotheses to give you some feedback. So that's why you don't have another piece of the project due by the end of this week. But let's say you get that feedback from me midweek, you need to go ahead and start thinking about how would I operationally define these variables. If you need to know what an operational definition is, use the index in your textbook to look up the term. It's mentioned in a few different chapters, and I brought it up in some previous lectures, so review any of those as you need to. And then it's also going to be coming up in the week 5 lectures. So we will be talking next week in detail about how observational designs work so that you can use that information to create your data collection plan. So please let me know if you have any questions or barriers to finishing up the city training, because that is your major task for this week. And as usual, please know you can visit my office hours if you have any questions, or email, call, or text me. And that's all I've got for you this week. Have a good week.